When it comes to bike lane use in Toronto, Transport Minister Prabmeet Sarkaria has largely focused on one number, 1.2%.
We know that these bike lanes, where only 1.2% of people use to commute to get to work, are taking away almost 50% of the infrastructure on those streets from vehicles. 70% of the population travels to work by car.
The 1.2% number comes from Statistics Canada, specifically the 2011 census, though it is in line with figures collected for the 2021 survey. But some cycling advocates are raising concerns about the figure because it was drawn from Toronto's census metropolitan area, which stretches far beyond the city to include places like Mississauga, Brampton, and Markham, as well as Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Oakville. Some say that makes the data misleading.
Cycling is a local issue. It's really important we look at data within about 5 kilometers of where people live and work. And that's really the downtown core of the city of Toronto.
Let's look at that local StatCan data around the bike lanes in Sarkaria's sites. The government could remove all of the Bloor, Yonge, and University bike lanes. The University Rosedale Federal Riding contains a chunk of the Bloor lane and half of the University track. The 2021 census found in that area 8.3% of people say a bike is their main way to commute, while 36% of people drive. The rest of the University lane sits in Spadina, Fort York, where nearly 5% of people bike and 37% drive. Further down Bloor to the west, in Parkdale High Park, about 6% of people bike while 49% drive. But in Etobicoke Lakeshore, where the bike lane debate may be the hottest, 1.2% of people bike while 69% drive.
It's very misleading to cite a regional pattern for the whole census metropolitan area.
In 2019, the city did a cycling survey of about 1,500 people, which can be considered representative of Torontonians. While the StatCan survey looked at people who primarily commute by bike, the city asked people if they ride bikes in good weather for any reason. Almost half said they do to get to work, school, shop, or visit friends. Asked if the 1.2% figure is misrepresenting the situation, Sarkaria disagreed.
The reality of the situation is that gridlock is the worst it's ever been in this province. I have, visited many business owners on Bloor Street, on Yonge Street, on University. I've had many conversations. TomTom, which runs a international study, has ranked Toronto as the 3rd worst and most congested city.
Lane Harrison, CBC News, Toronto.